I'm going to show you a little bit right now how to use the blend function in opacity to overlay in a way that you would not have to use green screen. So I'm going to show you what clips we have. There's this guy here in the dark, same character in the light. We've got a candle which we can put over top of one of the videos. We've got birds and we've got birds. Okay, we're going to start with the candle. We're going to overlay the candle in this dark scene here. So first of all, you want to get the image to be the same size as the others. So I'm just going to expand this a little bit. And then we're going to take it and overlay it over top of the dark figure. Now this is actually a very, very simple function. We could use color key to actually get rid of this color here. But what we're going to do is we're going to go into opacity, and you could move the opacity this way or that way and you'll get a fairly good sort of candle, but you see that there's a little bit of transparency here. So instead you go into the blend mode and you go from normal into lighten. And there's still a bit of transparency because what's happening here is the candle is a little bit darker here than the shirt. So what we could do is just move that candle over to here. And you see what happens is when you use the lighten blend mode, it actually takes the lightest value of anywhere here. So if I put it over top here, some of the shirt will show through. But you get actually a very nice blend all the way through. Okay, that's one of them. Now we're going to go to this one here. And what I want to do is I want to have some dark birds flying across. There you go. And in there, of course, I'll use the darken. Now, the first thing you should do is actually take your brightness and contrast and sort of just make it a little bit more contrasty. So you can double click on this and you take the brightness and bump it up and bump up the contrast. And there'll probably be a little bit of a blue tinge around there, but that doesn't matter for now. So we'll just take this and actually make a copy of it because I'll use it for one other thing. There we go. And you just put it over top of this one here. And in this case, the blending will just do darken. So you see it takes the darkest value of each, and now and again the birds will get actually lost inside of the hair. Now I'd like to take the birds again and actually use the lighten function, but what we'll need to do is actually invert this image. So you go into right here into the effects called channel, and you double click on invert, and it actually just simply inverts the image. Now I could take this and I could actually throw it over top. Well, let's take the candles here over a darker scene. And of course you don't see anything yet because we haven't clicked on darken. So we just go into the opacity mode and go to lighten. So now we get these nice birds flying through here. And you see this function actually works far better than had we used the color key, because you don't actually have to do it by increments. It'll simply take, again, the lightest or the darkest value, and it does it quite accurately.
Yes, Doug, that's true.